I appreciate my mom and dad for making me handsome, but I just always got complimented, you know what I mean?
So, yeah, I know the feeling.
You know, it happens.
Go ahead, Luciano, what's your case?
So I'm here not to be petty or anything towards my ex. I'm just here to get the rent money from her. I met her at a club downtown Phoenix, Arizona, called Monarch. Seeing her from the distance, it was really, really cool. She looked beautiful as can be, having a good time. She just looked like somebody fun to talk to. So I did what I had to do, grabbed a couple drinks, went up to her, introduced myself.
Is that what you had to do? You had to grab a couple of drinks?
Exactly. I had to introduce myself. She accepted the drink. I asked her to dance. We danced
Let
pretty
me just
much
get
the
a
whole
feel.
night.
Let me just get a feel of your style. So you went over to her with 2 drinks and you said what?
I said, how you doing? You know, I introduced myself. Just, my name's Luciano.
Yeah.
I saw you, you know, didn't want to be a creep or anything, but saw you from the distance. I just wanted to, you know, introduce myself, and you know, I was like, nice. You know, you want a drink, and you know, it's on me, and gave her a drink, and you know, we, like I said, asked her to dance. We had a good time. I finally, you know, got to know her and see what she wanted to do in life, and she kept talking about, you know, she's looking for a place to stay. She really wants to be a hairstylist. She wants to own her own salon. And, you know, I know it's really, really early, but, you know, 3 months deep into talking to her, I decided to tell her, like, look, I'm willing to help you out. I'm willing to, you know, let you move into my place. I do have a mortgage and I do have, you know, to pay for it. But, you know, we had a verbal agreement. If, you know, you're willing to pay half that mortgage, you're more than welcome to come live with me.
Okay, so she moves in. Yeah.
Yeah, she moves in. Everything was great. You know, she was going to school. Like I said, I was paying for all of her classes. I was making sure that she was on top of it, not slacking. I was also working myself, so everything was going good. You know, we had a great connection. There was never no fights or anything. And then finally, you know, as like I said, over time came, you know, we had an incident where, like I said, I work at the hospital, so she had an incident where she randomly showed up at my job. She saw me walking out of work with a coworker of mine, and it is a female coworker of mine that I'm really, really good friends with. And she just started freaking out in front of the hospital. She started yelling. She's like, who is this? Why are you so close to her? And I just told her, like, look, this is just a coworker of mine. There's no reason for you to, you know, go crazy and yell at me or anything, you know? So there's no reason to.
So you're saying that you never gave her any reason for her to not trust you or to
not at all.
Be suspicious?
Not at all. No, I was pretty much, I mean, I don't mean to hype myself up, but I was a pretty solid boyfriend, I would think. You know, I posted her on my social medias. I let other women know I'm in a relationship.
Daphne, you seem to be shaking your head. What
yeah, because he's lying. Okay, when we first met...
Well, he's a man. Yeah, I'm sorry.
And I didn't need somewhere to stay.
Wow. I have a laugh button because no one else laughs at my jokes.
We're going to laugh a lot today.
Yeah.
I never needed somewhere
Daphne.
to stay. He offered that to me because when we first met, yeah, everything was great. Everything was fine in the beginning of our relationship until he cheated. And him to sit here, or stand here, and to tell me and tell you that he never did that, he actually did it twice.
And how much were you giving a month?
His mortgage was like $22 a month. And then even on top of that, when he didn't have a job, whenever he wanted food or anything, just little dates, when he lost his job, I paid for it. And I never brought it up being petty like how he is now, because in relationships, that's what people do. They help each other out. He never asked me to ever pay rent. There was no agreement whatsoever for me to pay.
That's a lie, Your Honor. I told her to pay rent the first time that she moved in. I said, all you got to do is help me out, pay half, and you'll be good. Set.
Why would I go?
It was a verbal agreement. It was my girlfriend. It was a girl that I loved, you know, and everything was going good. So why wouldn't I, you know?
Yeah, you love me and other girls at the same time.
I never cheated on her. What happened was she became very insecure. She thought, you know, I got complimented a lot, you know. I appreciate my mom and dad for making me handsome, but I just always got complimented, you know what I mean?
So, yeah, I know the feeling.
You know, it happens. You understand. You understand. But the thing is, it's just like, I would always get complimented, and you know, I'm a friendly guy, but I'm not over here making them feel the best of the best, or like making them feel like they were my girlfriend or anything like that. And she became real aggressive. She wanted to like log into all my social media accounts and go through all my messages so much that I had to delete my social media.
Yeah, because that's what you have to do whenever I give you a second chance.
That's horrible though. Like it's not even, there's no second chance.
Then you should never have said yes.
There was never a second chance at that. At the end of the day, all I did was talking to my coworker. I never even flirted, kissed her, or anything.
Okay, who broke up with whom?
It was a mutual agreement. We decided to
No,
walk
I left
ways.
him.
She thinks that, but it was a mutual. We both talked about it. We're like, you know, you go your way, I'm gonna go my way, and that's it. And that's why I'm here today, just to get my money. That's all I care about.
Before the breakup,
Yes, sir.
about how many months in a row had she been paying? Are you saying she was paying
She pretty
the
much
$1,100?
Yeah, she pretty much paid every month. We never had a problem with it. Like I said, like she literally had the money on the counter every
Whoever
time.
caused the breakup, when did you guys break up? Not when she left the house. When did you break up?
It was in May.
May, yeah.
You're saying, Daphne, that even after you broke up in May, June and July, you still stayed at the house.
He never, there was no agreement ever.
It was a
written
verbal
I'm not saying
or
if there's an
verbal.
agreement.
I
I'm
helped
not
him
asking
out
if
when
there was.
he lost his
So
job.
there were months that you paid $1,100
Yes.
towards the rent. Luciano, you're saying under oath
Yes.
that every one of those months, except the final two,
The final two.
every one of those months, she was giving you $1,100.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, if she was giving you $1,100 every month, there must be some evidence of that.
Everything was in cash.
When people give cash, then have a receipt. Have a statement from your bank where you
I was in a
deposited the money.
relationship.
If you still would put the money in your bank account, the plaintiff has failed to produce the evidence. Case dismissed.